So today I decided to film myself drawing what I was practicing on, which were water droplets. I have painted these before and really had a lot of fun with it, so I felt like it might be something you guys would enjoy. So I begin by drawing a circle on my sketch pad and then filling it in lightly with some pencil shading. I learned not to go different ways, just all the same way, as it blends in better, but I had to make that mistake earlier, which you don't get to see. So I'm just shading it in, and don't be worried about making it too dark. I think it comes out better. Next, I'm just taking a balled up tissue and shading it in, blending all of those marks in. This was the fun part. You want a semi-even consistency. The other thing I'm going to use is a rubber eraser, but you could pretty much use any type of eraser next. And all we're doing is erasing a circle from that shaded mark. I'm going to erase 3 so that I have 3 water droplets to practice making. Now here I'm taking my pencil and outlining my water droplet. The premise here is you want to shade in on one side of the water droplet a crescent that's inside your circle. And here I am shading, blending and shading up into my water droplet on the inside. You can add more shading if you need to. I obviously needed to. And this is creating that rounded 3D effect. So on one side, you're shading on the inside of your water droplet, and on the opposite side, you're actually putting some shading on the outside. This creates the shadow. So the shadow is on the outside of the water droplet, and we don't really blend in that too much. And then I'm taking just a white paint marker that I had to create reflection. I'm going to try my second water droplet. And you'll see I begin by shading inside the circle I originally drew. And this is the side that I'm going to shade and blend. I'm going to round that Q-tip up to create a nice bubble effect. This is just a simple Q-tip, and you see how I'm shading up and into the circle. And next, I'm going to go slightly outside the circle. This is really key in understanding how to create this droplet effect. Essentially, 2 sides should be larger and longer, but you don't, here I've kind of made a mistake on this one where I've allowed the border to come around too much on the side. They should be thinner than I'm making them here. But this is practice, not perfection. And in the end, when you add those reflection marks, it looks pretty good. The onlooker's eye wants to see a water droplet, and that's what we're seeing. And here, I didn't even make my circle very round. It's more oblong, but I'm working with it. Obviously, this is the side that I'm going to shade because that's inside the circle. And then this is the side I'm going outside of the circle. And I'm trying to stay really thin lines on the sides. This was a super fun exercise. It's very easy, and it's actually something that if you're a beginner artist, you can feel really good about. It's a skill that you can say, hey, I actually created something there. So I hope you will try this.